Are you ready to have your cards read? Come on in, we'll talk. Hi Gemini, how are you? This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thanks for coming to my circle today. This is the table where we do a horoscope reading we do a tarot reading using a horoscope diagram. So we might as well call it a Tarotscope. How about that? A Tarotscope. Got 12 houses. It'll give us a lot of information. It's also the table where I like to recite little known and less cared for facts provided by my friend Link, who produces this calendar called A Year and a Day. And this day, I'll pick a day. Oh, here, I like this one. July 26th, the Feast of Sleipnir. Sleipnir is an 8-legged horse that belonged to Odin. Sleipnir, Feast of Sleipnir, Odin's 8-legged horse, which could travel over land or sea and fly through the air. And when I bought my truck, I named her Inoki Sleipnir. I don't remember what Inoki means anymore, but I still call her Sleipnir. Although, it's an oxymoron in the American language. You can't sleep and be happy and busy at the same time, can you? Sometimes. Okay, so now this is a deck. What is it called? The Wizard's Tarot. The Wizard's Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. And I'm not very well practiced in it, so I might spend a little more time than I like to looking at this tarot diagram. So here we go. All right, first house on the Tarotscope is, what are you thinking about today? Oh, the cards have been shuffled, blessed, and cut. They're good. 6 of Wands. This looks like a... See, now I have to go over here. Yeah, I think it's a conflict card, but I'm not sure. 6666. Oh, no. The 6 of Wands, and in the real deck, these are all supposed to be copied from, is a man on a horse going through a crowd that's cheering him on because he's come back to his hometown as a hero. Okay, so this guy's got a magic ball, crystal ball. It looks like the devil's captured inside of it, so I'd say he was a winner. Wouldn't you? That's what I'd say. So they're cheering him on. All right, so is something going on in your life that makes you feel powerful and popular? So you've had an event that leaves you feeling proud of yourself. Now, nobody else has to know if that's the case. But if you feel happy and powerful, great. Because those good feelings will be a great spurt on your way to your next happy and powerful situation. Okay? Second house is your own money. Now we got the sun. Well, according to this Gemini, this says you're doing really well with your money. Sometimes Geminis run out of month before they run out of the money. No, they run out of the money before they run out of the month. But that's everybody. So, but there is a sun card here, so you're feeling good about your money. Third house is, wait a minute, short distance travel. Emails, text messages, phone calls. And this is a guy who's stealing books. So he has gone in to steal secret. Okay, so let me ask you this. Are you snooping around the office because you think there's a secret going on and you're hot on finding out what the drama is? Could be, because he's running off of books. Books are full of knowledge. So there's something going on in your third house of communication. Oh, hang on a minute. That's the communication you want to find out about right now. It's what's going on surrounding these secrets that people are not telling you. So you're on a research mission for that. Okay? Fourth house is your home. Wow, we got the 7 of Wands. Does that look happy to you? I'm not sure about that. Let me see what this says about the 7 of Wands. I hate when this happens. Oh, okay. In the real book of the cards, it depicts a person who's on high ground, which, yes, this person is on high ground. And he's warding off these attacks, let's call it that. And the other card, the attacks are coming from under him, so he's got the upper hand. These things are coming from above him. That's why I didn't recognize it. They don't look like sticks. They look like magic wands. That's what they look like, magic wands. So if we have, this is your fourth house. What's going on at your, are you losing the battle at your house? Are you, or do you find out that you're having to give up territory to make room for somebody else? Are you having to give up privacy to make room for somebody else? Because this is a situation that is not comfortable for you, and you reluctantly, oh, because you like your freedom. You know, you cannot be fenced in. You're an air sign. You got to be everywhere all at once. That's good. Okay? You don't like being confined. Woo-wee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth house is romance and creativity. And here we have the Queen of Wands. I mean, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is he's an action taker, and he's good at business, and he gives good advice, and he doesn't fool around. Okay? So let's see what, oh, Lordy, the Wheel of, girl, boy, look at this. You got the King and the Wheel of Fortune in your second house, in your fifth house. Fifth house is romance and creativity. Are you expecting, or even if you're not expecting a romance, you could be right next to one. There's a romance coming down the pike if you haven't already met that person already, and you guys are going to hit it off because this card says so. It's the good luck card. And this card is going to represent somebody whose work and attitude you admire. In other words, you might already find out they don't lie, they don't cheat, they don't steal, you know, those kinds of things. He's a solid, reliable character. And you sure would not want anyone less than that to come into your life. So good for you. Okay, sixth house is work and health. And what do we have? The Page of Swords. The Swords is all about mental activity. So pages are always messengers. Then we got another Page of Wands. Great. Then we got the Six of Cups. All right, so sixth house is work and health. Now, when it comes to work, it just means the mundane part of work. And when it comes to health, it means the mundane part of health. Did you drink your orange juice? Did you take your vitamins? Did you exercise regularly? Those kinds of things. And as well as the serious things like don't miss a doctor's appointment if you have one. Okay? All right. Now, if we have two pages here, and this person, he's given her something. Let me see. Six of Cups. Oui, oui. Yeah. Okay. In another deck would be two children. But this person is giving the other person, the small person is giving the bigger person a gift. He's a good student, and he's like, or she is one or the other. She's giving him a Student of the Year award, or he's giving her the Teacher of the Year award. Something like that. So I'm going to say that in the categories of work and health, you've been diligent in your capabilities and willingness to pay attention to how you feel and pay attention to your level of exhaustion and your level of frustration, because this is a very good card to get, because these people are driving you crazy. This is making you, something going on at work and health is making you a nervous wreck, but you're doing really good. Okay? Okay, seventh house is romance. Wait a minute. Business partnerships and marriage partnership. Oh, this is good. The Hanged Man. Okay, the Hanged Man is a god Odin who made some mistakes in his life, and he realized he needed to look at the world from a different angle. So he plucked out his own eye, and then he hung himself upside down in a tree, just like this shows you. He hung himself upside down in a tree so that he could get a different view of the world. So, kids, and he's hung himself over a pond in this picture. So, all right, this has to do with marriage partnerships and business partnerships. So you decide which category this is. If it's a marriage partnership, it looks like you finally come to the conclusion that your mate is not going to change in a particular category, a particular decision. Okay, or B, It could be that you could find out that your boss or your doctor are not going to change their opinion about your work ethic or your work procedures, and the doctor's not going to change his mind about what the treatment should be. So you're self-surrendering to higher wisdom in those two, and maybe it's time to do that, because certainly nervous energy keeps things exciting, but sometimes you just need to relax and come home and cuddle up. So I think that means you need to let things be for a while. Whatever they're doing at work and whatever was going on for you in your marriage partnership, just let it go on. It's not the time or the place to, because right here, you got romance coming. All right? So it's going to come. So just be patient and wait. Well, that'll be difficult for a Gemini, but you could do it. I have faith. Okay. Okay, eighth house is money from other people. Money from other people is Knight of Swords. So that's another air sign. Could mean it's coming fast. Oh, God. Okay, so, all right, Knight of Swords. Wait a minute. Money from other people means income tax checks, inheritance checks, lawsuit checks, insurance checks, that kind of thing. So in this one, the first card is somewhere or another. Okay, so I'm going to say somewhere or another, there's likely to be a chunk of money coming to you in one of those categories. But the Four of Swords says not right now. It could be years. It probably won't be this year. So just try to, that's another situation where all you can do is sit and wait. So you just have to sit and wait. Now, once upon a time, when people have done everything they could possibly do to encourage a situation to come to fruition, and you can't do anything else, you chop wood and you carry water. That's what, I think I saw that in a TV show, chop wood and carry water. Because you have to keep busy while God takes care of it. Somebody else is going to have to take care of it because you've done everything you could possibly do. And if you can't stop thinking about it, you need to chop wood and carry water. That means you need to keep yourself busy doing other stuff and let the world take care of that problem, because it works. Okay? So, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, ninth house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long-distance travel. And who do we have here? Kind Geminis, we have the Hermit. The Hermit is somebody who searches. His lantern is held out in front of him because he is looking for what he is looking for. And in this house, he's looking for higher education, spiritual knowledge, long-distance trips, and philosophy, religion, higher education, and that kind of thing. So wait a minute. So while you wait, okay, here's something you could do. While you wait for this situation to transpire, you can explore higher education. You can explore the cost of visiting France. You can explore a road trip cost for going to the Grand Canyon, whatever you want to do. Or you can explore, going to Tibet to sing with the monks on the mountaintop. Or you could go to Virginia Beach and go to the Edgar Cayce Institute, which is called the Association for Research and Enlightenment, and that has a heavy spiritual connotation. You would like that. Okay? So, remember these categories: spirituality, long-distance travel, higher education, and whatever the other one I said. Can't remember right now. Maybe it's on here. Hang on a minute. Philosophy. Okay, 10. 10th house is Six of Pentacles. Here's a teacher. And this teacher is trying to explain a lesson to this child. Well, it looks like somebody at Hogwarts is what this deck looks like. The characters look like. Let's see. Six of Pentacles, right? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Well, in the real picture on a real deck, it would be a person who's paying his dues. He's paying for this because you can see the coins dripping from his fingers and people catching the money. So he's paid. In this case, what is she doing? I don't think she looks like she's paying anybody. I think she looks like she's lecturing somebody. So why? Now, her left hand is holding a wand, which is hovering over some what looks like gold, chunks of gold. And she may be making an arrangement, to pay this person for X. So if this is your 10th house, guess what, kids? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is about your job. So if you look at her, if you have to speak to someone in authority about a raise or a bonus or different responsibilities, you're going to have to jump through a couple of hoops to do that. They're not going to say, well, if you say, well, I just want to work in that department, they're going to say, no. Well, why do you want to do that? And what do I have to do to be able to work in that department? And they'll tell you. Then you go about the business of doing that, because they're not just going to give it to you. You're going to have to reach even farther for it, So actually, and you know what, and this takes place, it's obviously in a school. She's obviously a teacher. I mean, it's obvious to me. I don't know, college professor or something. So she's trying to tell this person how to get what she wants. And you're just going to have to ask for it, work for it, get them to tell you how to get it, and then go about the business of doing that. Okay, 11th. Oh, Queen of Swords. This is the house of friends, and especially friends from previous employers and long-term plans. Now, the Queen of Swords kind of thinks fast, walks fast, talks fast. She's a great communicator, but she'll make short work of you. Okay, so now what do we have? The Two of Pentacles. And this is the 11th house, which is long-term plan. Oh, you haven't made up your mind about long-term plans. That's what's the matter. This is you trying to make up your mind, and this is the decision that you have to make. Because it's like 50-50. Well, I could do this or I could do that. Which one should I do? Because I like this one. I like that one too. So good luck on your decision. Make sure you do all your research, because we want you to step into a bed of rose petals and come out smelling like flowers. Okay? 12th house is, holy moly, what you think about when you go to sleep at night. And what the heck is the 8 of Wands in a real deck? Oh, it's just another card of something coming. Okay, let's put up, the Queen of Cups. Now listen here, girl. Another 2 of Swords. This is another decision-making situation. So, all right, then the thing is that this represents the goddess of love, or the entity of love, the emotion of love that lives inside your body. People, and you bestow it on people you love. All right? She's the Queen of Cups, and she's willing to pour out her love on you. Now, you got decisions to make. So good luck with that, because it's coming. And when you go to sleep tonight, ask your spirit guides, your grandmother who passed away, can you tell me which of these situations I should pursue? And if you ask it again and again, you probably won't remember the answer, but what will happen is when an event will occur where you will remember that dream and you will know why you took that path. Okay? Good for you. Now look, let me just put one more card on here so we can drive both of ourselves crazy. This is not good. Some part of it is going to feel really lonely and desolate. However, which might mean that you may be willing to go back to school for a few more years, and you don't really want to, but you know you have to, and this is telling you you have to, and you're going to have a few years of pain and grief. Not terrible, you know, just monotony and drudgery and uncomfortable. So just go ahead and do it, because if you don't do it, you'll be worse off. So just go ahead and do it. Okay? All right. Love you, mean it. This is Twisted Granny Tarot Sherry. Thanks for coming to my circle. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, Gemini. I look forward to hearing from you every month. Like, subscribe, please. Send me a comment and ask me a question, and I'll see if I can answer it. Okay? All right. Thanks. Bye.